Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start our reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all your reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Friday, wherever you are today. Thank you for being here. And yes, it is always a pleasure to be here with you. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for everything good that you bring here to Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that indeed you do have a lovely day today. It is a Friday after all. What are you up to? What are you doing? Are you maybe where you are saying, hello, rain? Oh, yes. Here in Oakland, here in California, it has been as you know, there's been droughts this past couple of years, maybe even more. But so hoping that maybe this year is the year we say hello, rain. Thank you so much for joining in. That one coming in from KYO, MACLEAR, and illustrations by TURNHAM. And I must start, of course, with apologies for yesterday, technical difficulties. There was an internet outage in the whole neighborhood, so couldn't do much about that. But you know what, we push on. And yeah, sorry to everybody that tuned in and was ready. That's the thing with lives, right? It's like high risk, high reward. I love being here live and being here able to talk to you all and indeed enjoy our conversations and interactions. But then also there is that back to the aspect of the internet or something running out. And so yeah, yesterday was one of those days we had a technical internet outage in the entire neighborhood, so couldn't do much. Well, at least for those on Comcast. Thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate you. You know what? Take two. We're here. We're back. And fingers crossed we go through our session today. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Hello, Rain, coming to you from KYO, MACLEAR and TURNHAM. Yes, bringing this one back to Story Time after a while. And if you remember, I did say too that there's a brand new book coming in from KYO, MACLEAR, and this one did with Francesca Sana, and this one is called If You Were in the City. This one will be coming up to you in the weeks to come very, very shortly, so just stay tuned for that one. Thank you so much for joining in today. And I must make special mention to this week, for Friday, we were supposed to have been reading this one. Grown-ups never do that. This one was supposed to come back. This one is by David Kali and Benjamin Chard. But of course, we'll bring it another time. So this time around, because of yesterday's technical difficulties, we're back though, and we'll be reading again. Hello, Rain. Yeah, just making sure we read it and we go through all of this beautiful story. Thank you so much for being here. Please, as always, let me know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. Absolutely thrilled to be here with you. Happy Friday. Please let us know who's with you, where you are, and indeed so we can say hi to you. But thank you for being here. I hope that where you are is good. Yes, it is good. To start with, I hope it is a good day. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you, Amanda and Sarah. Thank you so much for joining in out in cloudy Illinois. And of course, Nathan, not forgetting you, buddy. Come on. Thank you so much for joining in. Come on, Mr. Levada. Thank you so much for joining in. Sarah, Nathan, and Amanda, thank you for joining us out in cloudy Illinois, where we're waiting on the rain this morning. Well. Yes, indeed. And who knows? You will be saying hello very soon. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, apologies again for yesterday. Some things are just out of our control, and we just have to push on. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Good to see you. Hugs to you. And to everybody else that is joining us, please let us know you're here. Let us know where you're joining in from so we can definitely say hi to you. But today we do have a wonderful book, Hello Rain, coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And of course, KYO MACLEAR and Chris Turnham. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. That one coming up very, very shortly. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. I absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you as well, Pamela Courtney. Say take two. Good morning from Braylon, Chad, and Auntie Ann. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Take two. Lights, camera, action. Glad we didn't miss yesterday's story. No school. We're here. We're here. Well, thank you so much for being here. Why was there no school yesterday? Was it a holiday specific to the area, or what was happening? Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. Pamela Courtney, Braylon, Chad, Auntie Ann, good to see you back here on Story Time. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes. The universe had it so that you were here for Hello Rain. Yes, we did not get to read it yesterday, but still got to say good morning to each other though. So thank you. Thankful for the little things. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. This one coming to you from KYO MACLEAR and Chris Turnham. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. Yes, indeed. Technology is great until it fails in the middle of doing something. It's a good lesson in positive attitude while adapting and overcoming. That's my motto for today. Thank you so much. Yes, and Rose, remember there's an opportunity for take two. Thank you so much for joining in. You should have seen me the early days of story time. If something like that were to happen, I would have just been beside myself. Probably, I usually sleep when I'm feeling upset. I sleep, and I would have probably been sleeping the whole day yesterday. But I've learned over time. I really appreciate that, Amanda and Pamela Courtney. I have learned over time to definitely let go of things that are not in my charge. Thank you so much. And to Pam, a bit under the weather. Oh man, then we're sending you extra hugs. Please feel better, and I hope that this long weekend that is coming up, 3-day weekend that is coming up, is good to you indeed. Good time to rest up, and glad that you're feeling much better. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Get comfortable, everybody. Get cozy. Yes, we're getting ready for our story for today, and this one is called Hello Rain, coming to you from KYO MACLEAR and illustrations by Chris Turnham, and we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Join me on the other side of this short break. Go grab your snack right now if you forgot. We'll be right back very, very shortly. Thank you for being here.
Hola, my name is Shamile Sayed Mendez, and I am the author of Where Are You From, Furia, and many other books for young readers. You're watching Story Time with Mr. Limara.
Oh, thank you, Shamile. And of course, if you haven't checked out Where You From, another great book that we had here on Storytime, actually. So please check it out. And of course, I hope that you can find it at your local library too. So here we go. Hello, Rain. This one coming to you from KYO MACLEAR and illustrations by Chris Turnham. And we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And just squeeze in one more hello. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Happy Friday, you say. Ingrid out in Patagonia, Argentina. Thank you so much for joining us today. And it is raining where you are. Perfect timing. Yes. I hope that you enjoy the book today. Thank you. Good to see you here, Miss Ingrid. Absolutely appreciate you. All right. Hello, Rain. This one from KYO MACLEAR and Chris Turnham, and of course being read with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I was told something about these end pages, right? Pamela Courtney, help me out. And just pay attention to this one and see what comes at the end. So, Hello Rain. This one by KYO, and illustrations by Chris Turnham, and being read with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Hello Rain. The air is full of waiting. Oh yes. The sky is full of breeze. The trees gust and billow. Oh, before it rains. Rumble, rumble, distant thunder. Rain is coming. Rain is coming. The air is full of waiting. The sky is full of breeze. The trees gust and billow. Oh, before it rains. Rumble, rumble, distant thunder. Rain is coming. Rain is coming. Blink, plunk, plunk on the rooftop. Blink, plunk, plunk on the rooftop. Metal mailbox ping. Every rainfall plays a different tune. Listen, listen. Rain, rain, rain. Isn't that so true? What sound does rain make at your house, at your home? Blink, plunk, plunk on the rooftop. Drip, drop. Metal mailbox ping. Every rainfall plays a different tune. Listen, listen. Rain, rain, rain. Old raincoat, rubber boots, big umbrella, best umbrella, with all its beautiful colors: green, orange, yellow, blue. Let's go outside. Are you one of those people that runs outside when the rain begins? Thank you, Pamela Courtney. I knew you'd come to my rescue. Yes, end papers. Thank you. Yay. Old raincoat, rubber boots, big umbrella, best umbrella, with all its beautiful colors: green, orange, yellow, blue. Let's go outside. Oh, so much fun. On the streets, umbrellas bloom. Around us, a game of hurry. Dash, dot, skitter, scatter. But why hurry when the sky is an adventure? Great question indeed. Why hurry when the sky is an adventure? Around us, a game of hurry. On the streets, umbrellas bloom. Deluge, downpour, sprinkle, storm, a drizzle, a mizzle. Let me try with different emphasis. Deluge, downpour, sprinkle, storm, a drizzle, a mizzle. So many words for rain. Long thin threads, tiny parachutes, buckets at a time. Out of many drops, one big, what's it gonna be? Long thin threads, tiny parachutes, buckets at a time. Out of many drops, one big, what's it gonna be? One big paddle! Yes, indeed. Out of many, one big paddle. Ah. Are you the one that jumps in that puddle? Oh my. Curbside waterfall, downhill swoosh. Out of many drops, one rushing river. Wow. Let's launch the fleet. Oh my goodness. Which one do you think will be the first to the end point? Downhill swoosh, curbside waterfall, out of many drops, one rushing river. Ah. Drippy leaf, slippy rock. Here is an earthworm, a sticky snail. Here is a seedling. Even when it pours, the frogs don't hurry. Oh, hide. Should we be like the frogs? Even when it pours, the frogs don't hurry. Oh, hide. Foxglove, hyacinth, poppy, yarrow. Down in the dirt, the thirsty roots are drinking. Oh, yes. Hyacinth, foxglove, yarrow. Down in the dirt, the thirsty roots are drinking. Yes, indeed. The thirsty roots are drinking. Cool rain, fresh rain, a barrel to catch the drops of for later. So we can have pink roses, frilly peonies, tangles of vine, bursting pea pods, bright carrots, leafy radishes, plums in the fridge, sweet and cold. One for you, one for me. Ah, thank you, rain. Cool rain, fresh rain, a barrel to catch the drops for later, so we can have pink roses, frilly peonies, tangles of vine, bursting pea pods, bright carrots, leafy radishes, plums in the fridge, sweet and cold. One for you and one for me. What's your snack this morning? In a quiet spot, a single drop of rain touches 5 leaves. A branch, a leaf, an apple, a rock, a blade of grass. Before reaching the ground. That's a beautiful thought, isn't it? In a quiet spot, a single drop of rain touches 5 times. A branch, a leaf, an apple, a rock, a blade of grass before reaching the ground. We crouch under a tree and whisper talk until, what's gonna happen? We crouch under a tree and whisper talk until, crack, flash, psh, Run, get away quickly. Oh my goodness. Inside, wet socks, drippy pants, shake, shake, shake off the rain-drenched fur. Oh my goodness. Inside, dry and warm, rain trickle flows against the window. Mini rivers, droplets joining, moving down, down, side to side. Oh. Yes, indeed. Inside, dry and warm. Rain trickle flows against the window. Mini rivers, droplets joining, moving down, down, side to side. Want to play a board game? Want to read a book? Want to build a fort? Naps and secrets are both better when it rains. Do you agree? Naps and secrets are both better when it rains. Want to play a board game? Want to read a book? Or maybe want to build a fort? Oh, what are you gonna do? I wonder how the rain decides and how the rain decides how and when to be. I wonder how the rain decides how and when to be. I wonder how it decides when to plunk, plunk, plink, or maybe stop. How does it decide? The ground is glistening green. Can you smell the grassy sweetness? Butterflies and bugs sip, sip, sip from muddy paddles. Can you hear the chirping birds? The sound of after rain, isn't it? Butterflies and bugs sip, sip, sip from muddy paddles. Can you hear the chirping birds? Hello, sparrows, with your bright sparrow voices. Hello, goldfinches, with your sweet, sweet song. Hello, flowers, ripe and rosy. Hello, mushrooms, plump and proud. Yes, indeed. Hello, sun. And that is the end of our story today. So just to go back, why I mentioned that, and Victoria Rock at Chronicle Books mentioned this to me. So you can see here, it's a blue sky, kind of gray, getting gray as the rain is coming, expectant, and then at the end, you get a nice, bright, sunny end paper. Yes, got it, Pamela Courtney. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. If this is not one of the best books you ever read, I don't know what is. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate each and every one of you for joining in today. And indeed, I hope that you had fun with that lovely book that we just read. Hello, Rain, coming to you from KYO MACLEAR and Chris Turnham, and of course being read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Miss Ingrid, for joining us out in Patagonia, Argentina. Thank you for being here. I absolutely appreciate you. And indeed, I did see your message. I'll be getting back to it very shortly. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely love it. Susan, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on the new adventure, new endeavor that you're on. And yes, thank you for all the updates. Loving it. Thank you so much for joining in. And yes, keep shining your light, keep growing. Hugs to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I hope indeed that you're having a lovely start to your day. And I hope that whatever you need is right there. Thank you so much for joining us on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you indeed. Oh, thank you, Miss Ingrid. It was great walking under the rain with Pedro earlier this morning. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that Pedro was able to shake off that rain from the fur. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you. Indeed, right, Pamela Courtney? What a lovely book. Oh my goodness, the language. I know it is just one that I appreciate so much. The language and even just the illustrations. When you see that page with the lightning, it's just so beautiful. All the pages reading, but that one is definitely my favorite. This one is just somehow it speaks power, but in a way also kind of speaks gentle. I don't know, but I love it. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I'm glad that you are here. Happy Friday again. Sorry about yesterday that we got an interruption in our internet here, but today looks like we've held up. Thank you so much. And yes, the entire neighborhood was out yesterday, so I'm glad that today we're able at least to be here together to close off our week and indeed say goodbye and wish everybody a happy Friday and of course a happy weekend. We know that this we have Monday off too, so please enjoy it. I hope you get to do something wonderful with your loved ones, but of course too, if you're not feeling too great, we hope that this is enough time for you to rest, stretch out, sit comfortably somewhere, relax, feet up, and hopefully that you get your good energy back. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. To everybody that is joining in Storytime, we send you love. This has been Storytime for this week, and indeed thankful for the little things. Thankful indeed for all of you that join in here, and of course all of you that just send so much love and bring so much love to this wonderful community. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. We'll see you again on Tuesday for more Storytime. But remember, if you want more Storytime too over this weekend, feel free to jump into our archives. There's so much more, so many stories. So jump in there, see what's there. And of course, get that book from your local library and read it along with Storytime. Read it along with me right here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. This has been Storytime. Appreciations to each and every one of you and wishing you the very best of days. Thank you for being here. Much love from me, and I'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Read me all of the stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories, some with people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to hear it. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.